This pro hero has been making a splash ever since her beginnings as a part of UA High's famous Class 1A. Fought during the battle against One for All, was a part of the Dragon Heroes agency for 3 years, and has gone on to become the number 12 ranked pro hero in the Japan Hero rating charts. That's right folks, today we're talking with none other than the rainy day pro hero, Froppy.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Now Froppy, you've recently dazzled us with one of your latest achievements, taking down one of the last remnants of the Liberation Army and trampling their efforts for good. Was this one of the harder battles that you faced?
No, not really. They were pretty stupid villains, actually.
Oh.
Some of Aizawa-sensei's exams used to be harder.
Well, we thank you for your service regardless.
You're welcome.
You mentioned your time at UA. Do you still keep in contact with many of your schooling friends?
Not as much as I'd like to. I mean, we're all pretty busy being pro heroes and all, so you don't really get much time to catch up. But sometimes I get to see my old friends for team-up missions with other agencies. I mean, I got to work with Deku the other day, which was good. And well, I live with Uravity, so we see each other pretty often.
UA High has received a lot of backlash and criticism over the years, so as a former student, do you feel that you were adequately prepared for working as a pro hero?
Definitely. I mean, we were dealing with real-life villains like a term into our schooling year. And even if all that stuff with the League of Villains and the war hadn't happened, I still feel like we would have been adequately prepared. I mean, the sports festivals, the training, the exams, they were all really intense. I mean, Deku and Bakugo had to fight All Might before he lost All for One, and Bakugo got punched into a building like 10 stories high. I don't really know how he survived that.
Interesting. And how do you manage time as a pro hero? I imagine it's a very time-consuming job.
Oh yeah, it is, and I don't.
You don't manage your time?
No, that's one thing they don't teach you at UA.
Even though you don't get a lot of downtime, what do you like to do on those rare moments you get time off?
I like going to parks and nature reserves, just looking at the nature, hanging with the ducks in the pond. But mostly though, I just hang out at home or spend time with Ochako.
And how do you two spend time together?
Usually it's either sparring or we visit each other's Animal Crossing towns and try and steal each other's bells.
How sweet. And so you've obviously wanted to be a pro hero from quite a young age. What was it that initially inspired you to go down this career path?
I've just always wanted to help people feel safe and protected. I always liked taking care of my younger siblings and helping out my friends. And when I looked at the work that pro heroes did, I thought that I'd want to be a part of that, helping people feel protected. And so I applied for UA and it went from there. And I never really wanted to be a big celebrity or anything like that. I wanted to be a local hero working near a beach or out in the sea where I could work best. I think as time goes on, I'll definitely become more underground, but at the moment we need real pro heroes more than ever, so.
So you're not planning on rising up in the hero ranks?
No, not really.
But you're so close to the top 10.
Yeah, but it's never really interested me that much. Plus, I don't want to be on that stage when Bakugo misses the top spot again.
Fair enough, actually. And so what would you like to say to anyone who aspires of becoming a pro hero?
I would say it's incredibly hard for many reasons, but if you have the perseverance and the motivation, it can be worth it for those amazing moments when you get to save someone or win the battle or make someone's day better.
Beautiful. Thank you for coming in and lending your time to us today. It was a pleasure to have you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for tuning into this interview with Pro Hero Froppy, and we'll see you next time.
Ribbit.
If you did enjoy this interview with Pro Hero Froppy, make sure that you give the video a like to let me know that you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see any more content like this. And that's all from me. Bye!
Not as much as I'd like to. We're all pretty heroes being helped.
Even though you don't get a lot of downtime. I'm fine.
Ribbit. Oh. Wow, I really got into all this cosplay this morning too. Film 13 minutes of footage. Wow, let's go find some more TikToks to make me think.